Let me let these 7 seconds get past. Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Wake your glass up. What is going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. I know it's the end of the weekend, but hopefully you have that extra day tomorrow because of the holiday. Hope you have a good holiday. Hope you've already eaten good or going to prepare to eat good tomorrow. I know I'm going off the cuff. This is just an impromptu live. I'm not going to be on here long, just a couple of minutes. I entitled this one, well, first of all, get the usual spill for the replay gang. I'm your host, Kofa, not Coffee, not Kofi, not Kufu, or any variation thereof. This is G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. I appreciate everybody stopping in or either watching on the replay gang. As you see above my head, you got the Cash App, the PayPal if you want to donate. If not, that's fine. I understand. If I have to earn your subscription, I really want you to hit the subscribe button. But if I have to earn your subscription, that's fine as well. But do hit that like button. Take your shoes off before you come in my house. Hit the like button. If I have to earn your subscription, getting back to that, you might as well go ahead and hit it because the work is going to continue. For those new this viewing, for those that have viewed before and subscribed, y'all know I've been going live every day in May. This is a work. I think I've been coming with some good videos, great content, good conversations. I appreciate everybody coming in, hitting that like button for me. So we're just gonna get into it tonight. Real simple. Let me go ahead and slide over to the comments who I got in here. Malika is in here. Peace to Corey Joe. And peace to Theo. Theo said, I'm tired as fuck. I talked for 4.5 hours, shaking my head, smoking and listening.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
I was just saying it before y'all hopped in here. I started up a live and then I ended it right before I started this one because my mic wasn't connected for whatever. So I had to shut down, come right back in. I just deleted that 40-something second video off of YouTube. But here we are. So this is going to be a quick one, Theo. I'm tired as well, brother. You know I've been cooking all May. So Theo had a discussion today on his channel about content creation. For those that may be viewing on the replay gang, make sure you go follow Theo Coop. I've been following for some while now, and I was on his first content, conversation a couple of months ago. Then he did it again today. Great information. He went 4.5 hours, like he said. I was there for, I think, at least 2.5 of them. I was late to class. My apologies, but I was late to class, but I did get great information from him today. So I plan on implementing it. Like I said, I've been going live every day in May. Going live is a challenge. Let me explain it to those that may not know. The stuff you're running around doing in your personal life, those 10 minutes right before the live goes on and you forgot to add a video, you forgot to take something out, the equipment starts just giving you glitches for whatever fucking reason. This shit is tiring. The boy is tired today. Y'all see what I'm doing. Theo said he's smoking. I know what he's smoking. Smoking a little something different. This is just a basic hand roll. Don't forget the cigar of the week, if you're interested in trying cigars, is The Legend by G.R.O.W.T.H. That's a couple of videos ago. Anyways, back on track. Y'all see, I really don't have any videos tonight to react to. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I entitled this one, Don't Believe the Hype. So earlier today, I was at the Jazz Festival here in Atlanta. They do it at Piedmont Park. It's an annual festival. I think this is either the 44th or the 45th year they've done it here. It's a free concert if you're ever in Atlanta. They always do it on Memorial Day weekend. So if you're ever in the city, make sure you check it out. It's a free jazz concert. Saw full families out there. That's what I'm saying about don't believe the hype. Now, yes, let me get this out the way. Yes, it is Atlanta. I did see some of those him downstairs type of dudes. However, more than anything, I saw fathers with families or even fathers with their kids. Stop believing all this bullshit about black men. Theo talks about his son all the time. Y'all can hear the fireworks in the background maybe. Somebody's already celebrating. It's not a gun. But Theo talks about his son all the time. I know I've spoken about my girls here. I'm not sure if Malika or Corey Joe have kids. What's going on, JB? Peace to you, brother. I'm not sure if the rest of y'all or anybody watching may have kids, but black men are great fucking fathers. I seen guys out there with arm babies. Yes, Theo, arm babies. Seen brothers out there with arm babies, toddlers, teenagers, full families, the wife, the kids. Sometimes I even saw a couple of grandparents with the new nuclear family, the younger nuclear family. I was looking up, my neighbors were walking by. I seen families out there at the park. Again, I saw those softer guys, and I also did see the stereotype. I saw a bunch of single mothers in groups with all their kids, not a man in sight. I've seen lesbian couples with 3 and 4 kids. I know she ain't the pappy, but I want to have this conversation about stop believing the hype about black men. We have been torn down for so long, to even the point the woke community tries to inject that, well, black men ain't used to being fathers because we were sold during slavery, and he may have been on a breeding type of slave farm and he had to produce so many children, so black men are used to not being around their children. It's bullshit. We have gone through hell and high water to make sure our babies are secure. I'm not gonna say we're the best fathers when it comes to the emotional shit. Me and my daughter, my 19-year-old, we're still hashing some stuff out. Because I kind of, looking back from what she's telling me, I did kind of raise her like a boy. Because she was with me all the time. We went and did fun shit. But I had to remind her, nigga, how many countless times did I get in that damn floor and play with Barbies with you? You think I wanted to watch all them bullshit Disney and Pixar movies and shit? But I did, because I had a girl. So it's difficult balancing that. I'm just stay on the opposite sex parent right quick. Daddies and daughters, girl dads, it can be a tight balance to have. When you got your little man, he's a carbon copy of you. Good or bad, brothers. But the biggest thing is you being there, because you're going to do one of two things. You're going to teach him what to do as a man or what not to do. He's going to take something from you. And that's what I saw out there today at Piedmont Park at the Jazz Festival. Good time. Sat with my homeboy Ty. That's my Cigar brother. My brother in arms in the Army. Go Army. Beat Air Force. Salute to the Air Force. I'm just fucking with Theo right now. But that's my brother in arms. My Cigar brother. That's my partner. That's my homie. So we was out there kicking it. Just smoked good. Listened to some good music. And brought it on home. I did get a fucking ticket, City of Atlanta. I don't know why. None of the other cars around me where I parked at had tickets, but I did. Took that shit kind of personal, if you can tell. But still had a good time. I did see those visuals played out because I knew going down there, I was like, see these soft ass dude, gonna see some chicks out here in some booty shorts. Cool. I could smoke, watch a little bit of ass walk by, and ignore the gay niggas. But what I'm not gonna say I was surprised by, but I was pleasantly happy to see was fathers with their families, fathers with their children, whether a woman was involved or he was just out there with the kids. The blankets, the bubbles, the puppies, all that shit. And he was locked in with his kids. Stop being ashamed of kind of softening yourself as a man to enjoy time with your kids. You're not going to get that shit back, bro. I'm telling you from fucking experience. Again, I have a 19-year-old. Just the other day, she was an arm baby. Can't throw that baby in the trash, Theo. But she was an arm baby. Now she's 19, grown woman. Starting off on her career path doing hair. It goes like that. So I love seeing those brothers out there with their children, just enjoying the music, letting the kids run around and play. You know how amazing it is to see children play in this day and age? Because oftentimes, because we do focus so much on the women and how much bullshit they're doing online and even in our own families, they have a tendency to take the little girls. And start dressing them damn near like grown women. And women will hear this shit and say, oh, you're a weirdo, stop looking at those little girls. No, bitch, she don't have no business being 5 years old with 14 inches of yaki hair. She's not even that fucking tall. But they'll play dress up with their daughters, and then they'll turn around and turn their sons into the men that they say they don't want to date. Slide to the comments. Corey Joe says, Kofa, I think we overcompensate for the lack of fathers we have for us whose dad was absent or a lack of presence.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And that's where the stepdad conversation comes in. It's so many men that come in, know those children don't have a father, don't have a solid male role model, and feel like it's his responsibility. And then he tries to stay and make things work and be this leader, and a lot of times he gets pushed back. Excuse me, y'all. Something else I saw there at the park. Strong lesbians with petite, slim, beautiful women. I say it all the time. It's interesting that a lot of these women will not follow the leadership or listen to a man, but they'll listen to a strong lesbian. Make that shit make sense.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
All that bullshit aside, fathers have families. Men take care of their children. Black men take care of their children. I saw some other men out there too. I saw Asian dads playing with their little girl. Saw a couple of white dads out there with just him and two little kids. When I say little, I mean hold their hand or they're gonna run the fuck off at whoever has a puppy out there in the park. But I saw men today. I wanted to pass that on to you guys. Let me slide over to this next comment. Theo laugh, you know I'm just as full of shit as you, Theo. The Raging Half Asian in here. I appreciate you, brother. I recognize you from Theo, so I'm assuming you came over here from that page, brother. Thank you.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
That's right, for the reals. My son about to graduate, and I'm missing him. He ain't even gone yet.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I tell you what, when he does move on, I'm not sure if he's going to military, college, got him a little job, ready to move out, might want to go back to mom. I'm not sure of the situation. But when he leaves and you do get to sit in that house by yourself, bro, I'm telling you, it's a different level of peace. Because I was like, God damn, because my daughter wanted to move back with her mom after she graduated. And I was like, all right, cool. Because my partner gone, my little buddy gone, damn. So she got to her mama's house, I dropped off, I came back home. Wait a minute. I could walk around in my drawers. Wait a minute. I don't have to worry about no little cackling ass teenage friends coming over. Wait a minute. I could play PlayStation without somebody trying to take the fucking controller from me or hop on the game when I want to play. It's a different level of peace, bro. Now that you've done your job, because parenting never stops. You check that block, Raging Half Asian. Enjoy your time, bro. Now it's a different level of parenting. Now you're giving more guidance because technically he's legally grown, right? So don't get so bogged down and I told you to do something and you didn't do it. Don't do that. Because I did and I almost lost my mind because guess what? She went and did the total fucking opposite of what I told her to do. Don't do that to yourself. Of course, she came back and was like, Daddy, you were right. Nigga, I told you that shit for a fucking reason. But it is what it is. We all live, we all learn, and try to remember what you were doing at 18, 19. The way your frame of mind was thinking at 18 or 19. So give him a little bit of grace, bro. But congratulations to you, because that's your accomplishment as well. I tell any parent that when your child graduates high school, you got them all the way to graduation and, legal adulthood without becoming a grandparent. You done did your motherfucking job. So pat yourself on the back, bro. Let me slide over to this other comment. I think Malika has dropped something. Malika just saying peace to everybody. Quiet Storm in here says peace and salute. Blood Crow says my son did the same thing. They'll come back around. And this is the thing, as fathers, bro, we have to start giving ourselves, let me turn this light up a little bit. We have to start giving ourselves a little bit more grace. You're not, this is why I keep telling y'all, you matter, you're not crazy. Your position as a father matters. Don't believe me? Take a look around our community in general, at large. You know which of these young men don't have fathers or positive male role models in their life. Be it a coach, a teacher, somebody. You can see the fucking difference. And women be getting pissed off because I tell them all the time, y'all say y'all don't need no man. You can do it all the time, all this stuff by yourself. You don't need a man, but your kids do. And this is exactly why half these little fuckers out here shooting shit up and the other half out here switching when they fucking walk, especially the boys. So you matter, gentlemen. I just love seeing that today. I wanted to report back and give that to y'all. Like I said, I wasn't going to be on here too long. I don't know if you can hear it. Feel like I'm getting kind of under the weather, so I'm going to smoke this one, take my ass back in the house, pop some medicine. Tomorrow, I'm going to grill. I'm going to push. We're going to have a live tomorrow, but I'm going to push the live for the Now Black Women Want to Have the Conversation. I'm going to push that to Tuesday because I know tomorrow I'm going to be on the grill, but I am going to go live. Might go on earlier. Might go on a couple of times. Just let y'all see that into Kofa's kitchen as I'm seasoning up the meat and all that stuff and getting ready to throw that shit on the grill. So, but just to wrap up real quick, Tuesday's live, now that I'm going to push it, Tuesday's live is going to be at 7:30. I'm going to play with my algorithm a little bit. So instead of 7, it's going to be 7:30 on Tuesday. And I'm going to talk about how now Black women want to have the conversation, right? Now that we have the microphone, God bless Kevin Samuels and his blow up, but brothers have been talking like this behind closed doors for a minute. So now that we have the microphone and the message is out here getting louder through socials and YouTube, now it's amazing, and I know y'all seen it too, that, oh, we just need to come to the table and talk. Black men and black women need to start understanding each other. Everybody been hurt. It's amazing now that we need to get our shit off our chest and putting hard lines in the sand of, hey, we're not doing X, Y, and Z anymore. We're not dating this type of woman anymore. Now we got to have a conversation. I just find that very interesting because the whole time that it was the niggas ain't shit decades, nobody had anything to say about coming to the table or listening to men's side of the story. But now we're supposed to sit down and listen to theirs. Joseph in the building. Salute to the family. Salute to all of you in the G.R.O.W.T.H family. I appreciate it. Blood Crow says, damn that, not falling for their BS anymore. Exactly. I posted something on my community tab today. I said, men will say, hey, I like things simple. Women will come right behind us and say, oh, you just boring. Then turn right back around and women will say, I want a soft life. We just said the same thing. We don't want no chaos. The difference is the men actually mean that shit. Be aware of the, be wary of this soft girl era shit that's going around. I'm gonna do a video on that too. Probably be later on in the week. Again, I'm almost done with fulfilling my everyday in May challenge, but I'm kind of on a roll. I'm not gonna go live every day in June. It probably will be a few more times. And as Theo discussed in his content creators, I'm gonna give you a title. You were a teacher today, Theo. In his content creators course today, nigga had a PowerPoint and all that shit. So he put in some work. So in the content creators course today, Theo was saying for us content creators not to focus so heavily on the live. And I believe him with that because this is a lot of work. But because I've gone live for 30 days, I have a lot more content I can edit, chop down, and push out as VODs, videos on demand, on the videos you see usually coming through your timeline. Because most people aren't going to sit through 2 hours live. But those of you that have rocked with me this month that did that, so big ass salute to you. Because half the time I didn't even realize I had been talking and reviewing videos and conversing with y'all in the chat that long. One night I was like, man, we're not going to be on here long. I looked up, it was an hour and a half. The next night, I was like, man, we're not going to be on here that long. 2 hours. Did it again. 2.5. That Mother's Day special that I dropped about fuck them kids, being stepfathers and shit, I think that one was 3 hours long. and I still had like another 30 minutes to go, but the system crashed. So I had to hop right back on, do another damn live real quick just to get the information out. It's a job. It's work. I told y'all I'm in the Army Reserve. I work for the federal government, and I'm on here, and I'm finding out how much work it is, but I plan to be a dope-ass creator. Kofa ain't going nowhere. Sigma Red. What else? What other nickname did I get this month? Toothpick Kofa. Yeah, Darth Kofa. Yeah, I'm here to stay, y'all. So we're going to keep on cooking and building with each other as men. But I did want to throw that out there. Of course, I didn't want to be a creep and be taking pictures and videos of dudes with their fucking kids. But because, once again, I do live in Atlanta. But I wasn't about to be on that weird shit. So I did want to just let you hear from the horse's mouth what I saw today. I saw some solid families. I saw some solid black men out there, either with their woman or as single dads. And yes, I did see the gay dudes. Ignore them motherfuckers. And I did see a lot of single moms, whether they were in groups or just individually, and she might have 4 fucking kids with her. And I'm assuming she's single because I made sure to look at the hand. No ring tan, no recent divorce that I'm looking at from my perspective. So there's solid ass men out here, bro. I know y'all are in this chat. Y'all are those solid ass men as well, whether or not you have kids. If you do have kids, I'm quite sure leaving from this space, whether it's my channel or anybody else's, you're going to be a solid ass father. And if you have any questions, hit my email. I'll give you my phone number. We could hop on the phone and I'll just share my life, my lived experience, life advice, especially those guys that have daughters, because that is a tightrope to walk. But just general parenting shit, we got to start having that conversation amongst men, because we're not crazy. We know what the fuck is going on, especially when your daughter brings home a certain young man, or when your son is hanging around a certain group of young men, because we used to be them, good or bad, on one side or the other. We used to be them. I say it all the time when I have people younger than me, usually in their 20s or teens and shit like that. And it's no slap in the face to anybody in their 30s. But being 41 now, I done been your age. You ain't been mine. So I have a little bit of advice to give you. A little bit is great. I got a little bit of wisdom on me. So I'm willing to have an open discussion, open conversation real quick, just to kind of bring it on home. Right before I hopped on my live, one of my mentees just called me. I've been rocking with him since he was 16. And he getting ready to be 22 in I think, either next month or July. But he just called me because he got pulled over by the cops. He didn't call his pops. He didn't call his mama. He called me, a mentor. We chop it up every now and then. It was more consistent when he was, going through school. But now he's a grown ass man. He might be trying to figure shit out on his own. He might be embarrassed to ask, but when he does call, I make sure I pick up or call him back in a reasonable amount of time. Because a lot of these young boys, they got so much shit pulling them, and he got pulled over because he had the wrong broad in the car. Her ass had a damn warrant. But guess what? Somebody knew where she was and pointed the finger at his car. But he trusted me enough to call me. I'm not just saying this shit by happenstance, gentlemen. Like, you do matter. Hold up, let me get this light right. Y'all see my yellow ass? Hold on, bring that shit down just a little bit. God damn. All right, anyway. But yeah, he trusted me enough to call me because the police was behind him. He pulled over, did the right thing. I heard the cop's voice, all that. So I think the situation get resolved. I told him to make sure he called me once he actually got inside of his house safe. I'm gonna give him another 30 minutes after I get off with y'all and call him back, because again, he trusted me. I want to keep that trust. So stepping up to not be a stepdad, but just be Unc. I love that shit when these young niggas be, hey Unc, I love that shit, bro. I promise you I do. I have never been offended by that. That lets me know I done got to another level as a man. Not just in age, but in wisdom and in trust financially. Because guess what? We're supposed to be those are the leaders we're supposed to be, leading by example. Slide over to the comments real quick. Joe said, what you smoking, man? This is just a basic hand roll. I go on either Cigar Bid or Cigar Page. I got these off of Cigar Page. These just basic, I think, Dominican hand roll. No wrapper, no nothing. They call them overstock on Cigar Page, Joseph, if you ever ordered offline. And I got like 20 in a pack. I think this is a 6 by 40 something, 50 something gauge. So I got them 20 in a pack for like 40 something dollars. Anybody knows cigars, a stick can cost you $10. That's on average. As a matter of fact, inflation, the average stick is gonna run you about 12 now. So that's not a bad deal, getting 20 cigars for like 40 something dollars. And they're good smokes, man. They're good medium bodies. Real light, real easy. Matter of fact, I'm about to put it down, go grab me some coffee, chill, finish it, watch some Garage Theater, pop some medicine, take my ass back in there so I can hop on that grill tomorrow, and then bring y'all some, some heat on Tuesday. But I appreciate everybody being in here. Go ahead and put another bone. I know I said that like twice, but I'm damn near 30 minutes of talking. But I appreciate y'all stopping in. This was not an impromptu live. I know y'all may have been looking for me to go live, but I didn't post any thumbnails or anything. I just came home from the festival, and that's what I wanted to talk about because I saw it live and in person. Don't believe the hype. Black men are great fathers. We're great leaders. We're great husbands. Great fucking bachelors. And again, I got more stories coming up for y'all because I just got some more information about the old ex, and I had to flesh that out with my daughter to have that conversation with her first before I brought it here to the rest of the world on YouTube. Had to have a actual in-house growth family discussion before I brought it to y'all. So I'll be working on that. That definitely won't be until June, but appreciate everybody rocking with me. Get to this last comment from Joseph. Oh, he said, love the kids.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I do, man. I have always worked with kids. I was the older kid that had the younger kids in children's church. Then I worked from the YMCA. Then I worked for Department of Juvenile Justice. So I've always been around kids. So again, being a stepdad wasn't big to me until it became an issue. And I had to take off those rose-tinted glasses of, I believe the children are our future. And now I'm regular saying, fuck them damn kids. But I do love the kids in general because, they only know what the fuck they see and who the fuck teach them. But I only got so much I can give. Had to stop. I can't pour from an empty cup. Same thing I tell y'all. Joseph also says, I know a brother who owns a company called Definition Cigars. That's the only time I order online. Shoot me that link because I do like to fuck with people who have their own brand. I do plan on coming out with mine at some point. Me and my partners are working that out. We've had some discussions, so might be a little bit. But, any independent, cigar sellers, send me their links to my email. It's in the About section, and I'll damn sure order some and try them out. Mo in here.
You go, girl!
What's going on, girl? Corey Joe says, stay up, folks. Yeah, we about to ride out. Mo, you can go back and watch the replay. We ain't even touched 30 minutes yet, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short today. But again, black men are great fathers, great husbands, great bachelors, overall good men. Don't believe the hype. It is so much bullshit out there with us, but now we got these microphones ourselves to combat that bullshit. That's why I be going so hard on the relationships and our sisters, because I've had to listen to this shit like y'all since we were little boys. Now it's our turn to speak. We'll come to the table and have that discussion at one point, but right now, brothers need to get this out and be comfortable doing so with your wins and your losses. Saw another clip from Kobe, got to go back and add it in. Yo ass, if you can win in front of everybody, you should be able to not make the playoffs in front of everybody. The game don't change. Yo ass got to play. You can only sharpen your skills. You take you wherever you go. Always be on the replay game, it's all good. This one's just gonna be short anyway, because tomorrow may be short as well. I may do it a couple of times while I'm grilling and smoking. I think I'm gonna get started in the morning. Tomorrow's gonna be a chill day, but Tuesday, yeah, we going in. So really get ready for Tuesday. But I am gonna be live tomorrow. Y'all hear them goddamn fireworks. I promise y'all I don't stay in the hood. Those are fireworks. I don't have to guess whether they're fireworks or gunshots. But tomorrow's gonna be a light one, kind of like today. Good conversation. Tuesday we going in, and then Wednesday, me and Broker Traditional are going live together to put a cap on this Everyday in May challenge, and we're gonna have some shit for y'all. I appreciate y'all checking in. As always, brothers, remember, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace.